This is nice and clean. This rebate here it's cleanish, and we would like to put a draft strip right round this one so that it's not just insulated but draft proof. It's a very simple job. We need to clean this and then stick a draft strip on. We'll come back and do that later. And there's probably not quite enough insulation in that loft, but when it was done it was probably the amount they want. My knife and do that loft trap. Oh. So I'll take that and have a little look on the top of that rebate. So I'm going to clean this rebate off with a nice old rag there, so we've got that cleaned up all the way round. Hopefully enough dirt not to worry about. The draft strip not sticking. Keen on cleaning the corners of those ones out as well. I think that's probably got it nice. And then we can take some draft strip and roughly check it out for length. Take a piece, chop that off and stick it on, and then we'd cut it perfectly to length when it's on there. So that's going to stick on the top of the rebate. Better. The nice thing about those strips that I've got there, we call this one E strip, and the cross-sectional area of the end of the strip is an E. You can get P and D strips which are similar, but obviously shaped like a D or shaped like a P. I prefer the E one, it's my favourite one, and it's not crucial which one you use as long as it works. Oops. Next one, sticking down. I'm going to butt this one up to the one that's already there and then stick it across the edge. If you overlap them, then you're doing more harm than good because you're leaving a gap for a draft to come in. Roughly cut it to length, and then we can waste a little tiny bit, half an inch or something. And this is going to leave this loft trap draft free. Sometimes we find that there's drafts coming in round the trap through the corners or between the trap and the ceiling. On modern houses they normally have something called an architrave around the loft trap, and it can be drafty between the loft trap frame and the architrave frame. I think that's moved. Has that one moved? Painful, that. Don't move. Don't film that on the video. Lovely, I'll job that. Oops. And drop the loft trap down back on top of all that lot now. And that's going to be nice and draft proof. The worst place for a draft is right up near the ceiling. Yep, happy with that.